How many times do we pass?
Like there's this one and then one more.
And then it's next day.
No. That was day 1 we already did.
We already did.
We're on day
one?
2. Yes. This is a relaxing game.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Chits and Chats, and today we are going to be checking out one of the most beautiful and gorgeous things I've seen all day. And we're also going to be playing this beautiful and gorgeous game right here in front of us called Floriferous. So we just like to take a second to thank the people at Pencil First Games for sending us a copy to review. This is a non-paid review, but we're just out here to have some fun, okay? That's what we try to do. Now, thank God, because this game specifically is a relaxing game.
Oh.
It's in the rules.
Oh.
It literally, you're supposed to be relaxed when you play this game, okay? And that's what we need. If there's one thing we need right now, it's a relaxing evening to ourselves. Okay, so literally they tell you, relax while enjoying this elegant game of picking, pairing, and arranging flowers.
Ooh.
Spend the afternoon in your floriferous garden. Find joy in the abundance of nature. You love being outside.
I do. It is my home. Like when I'm in my house, it's my home away from home. I'm outside, I'm at home.
It is.
So.
Excuse me?
Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay.
It does. So you'd just rather be out.
I'd rather be
outside than inside.
Yes.
Me, I could be anywhere, and
He likes to be inside.
I could be anywhere, and I'm totally fine. I don't need to be outside.
He needs television.
What? Just to
And a
relax after a
computer.
long day. Yes,
And
I
a
think a
phone.
lot of people can relate to that.
Yes.
But today it is all about nature, and
Yes.
this is probably the most I'm going to be outside today. So that's something. Now, the way you win in this game is to score the most victory points by collecting flowers, pairing them with arrangement, desire, and bounty cards. Okay, so
Ooh.
you're going to see arrangement cards right here. You're going to see sculptures right here. You're going to see bounty cards right here and desire cards down there. The rest, as you know, are just a bouquet of beautiful flowers.
So I haven't even seen this game.
This is the first
At all.
impression.
This is the first time I've
yeah.
seen it. I'm already really stoked. There's a gnome card.
She got gnomes for Christmas.
I've gotten gnomes for Christmas for the past 3 years.
Yeah. She doesn't even keep asking for them. She just says, hey, when she opens, she's like, oh, this is cool. And then my mom's like, mm-hmm.
But I do love gnomes.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't, you love them?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I bought the first gnome and I was like, I really love these. And that's why she keeps giving them.
I guess I know what I'm getting her for Christmas next year.
No.
Perfect.
Good.
I actually did get her a pair of flower toms as well. And I did not get her this shirt, but she had this in her closet. And she wore it specifically for this game, which is cool. This is my flower shirt. It's about as flowery as I get. So
You should have put on
your
watermelon shirt or something.
Watermelon is basically a flower.
It is a flower before it turns into a watermelon.
That is true. Oh my golly. So guys, as part of setup, there's a specific way you set the game up for 2-player game and other player counts. But for 2 players, we have 2 rows of cards. In the first row right here, we have 2 cards face down, which we don't know what they are. And on this row, we have 3 stones right here. I don't know if you can see those really well, but they're there. And we have 5 desire cards down here and 3 bounty cards down here. Okay, so basically what we're going to be doing is over the course of 3 days, which is 5 steps through the garden. So each one of these columns represents basically a step. We're going to be taking 5 steps through the garden, and at the end of the 5th step, that is going to be the end of the first day. So each one of those is technically a round, okay?
Okay.
So on your turn, you're going to be taking your gardener right there, and now...
I got the skinny one. You got the short chunker.
I got the old chub, which is fine.
Yeah. I must take more walks than you.
Well, you know what? I'm finally deciding to step outside, all right?
That's good.
It's kind of how I feel like my life is right now. So, on your turn, you're going to be taking your gardener 1 step to the next column, okay? And when you do that, you're going to take one of those cards first, actually, okay? So you take a card and then you move your gardener to that spot where you took the card, Okay, if there's a stone on it, you can take the stone and put it up in front of you. You take the flower, put it out in front of you. And if you take a desire card, you also put it in front of you, okay? So you can take any one of those cards right there, those 3, okay? Yep.
So I can go anywhere?
Yep, you can take any one of those cards.
So it doesn't matter what row I'm in front of, I can take any of them.
Right. But it always goes top to bottom, okay? So that's going to be first player, you're going to go first. And then when you get here, obviously, you won't know what that flower is. If you decide to take it, then you will know. Okay? And so what's going to happen is at the end of the 5th round, which will be the first day, we're going to score these bounty cards. Okay? So now bounty cards you have to meet these requirements. Okay? Obviously, you can see the flower symbol here. So you have to get one of those flower symbols. You have to get these 2 flower symbols and this bug. Okay? There's bugs on these cards, which are really cool. And each one, what I love about this is that even though there's only 5 types of flowers, I believe. Yes, 5 types. Like all the art is different for each flower, the different colors, which is great. I was afraid that it was just going to be like one drawing where they just popped in a, color swap in Photoshop, but they didn't. Gotcha. It's very unique and looks great. So that's what you're trying to do now. If for these cards up here, you have to have 3 unique cards in order to fulfill those. Okay. If you do it on the first day, you put your pawn here for the most points. Second day here. Or second day here, third day here, okay? And there's 3 bounties up here, so you want to keep, that's kind of, obviously directing your strategy a little bit here. Now, the difference between those and these types of arrangement cards right here is that arrangement cards, when they're scored at the end, you get 1, 3, or 5 points based on how many of those requirements you filled, and that can be one card that did all of it, okay? So it, like this one, you need 3 unique cards. This one could have 1 card that is this flower, this color, and this bug on it, okay? Okay. So that's how these are scored at the end of the game. Then you have these sculpture cards. So whoever has the most sculptures gets 5 points. The second most gets 3, etc.
Makes sense.
It does.
Does it have to be the same type of sculpture or just any
Nope,
sculpture?
just any sculpture. Okay. And then you have these desire cards down here, which are very self-explanatory, I hope. You know what I mean? So obviously,
got it. That,
period. Now these are similar bugs though, okay? Uh-huh. And the reason I brought that one up is because there is something about that. I think I was just wanted to say that it was like how many similar bugs regardless of the flower that it's on. Oh, okay. Okay. It is 3 days and 5 rounds. Okay. So we're going to take a walk this way. We're going to take a walk this way. And we're going to take a walk back this way. And then the game will be over.
Do we change card?
Yeah, we swap out the cards. Yes. So at the end of each day, this will all be gone. Okay. So after we've walked hand in hand through this garden with interlocked fingers, obviously. We need to do that more often.
We do.
It's really, guys, don't lose that, okay? Because sometimes we walk into like Home Depot or something, we're just like, she's like rubbing my arm, trying to obviously give me a hint. But sometimes I just, we just forget. Okay? So, wow. So after this is done, we're going to award the cup of tea, which is this. Ooh. Whoever has the most stones gets this cup of tea right here. What's your tea of choice?
My tea? Mm-hmm. I really like chai tea. I really like Thai tea. I really like moringa tea. Echinacea tea is probably the best. Echinacea tea is my favorite.
Echinacea, gotcha. Mine is probably probably an Earl Grey. I'm not gonna lie. I think I said that to sound classy, and I don't think I've ever actually had it.
Dandelion root tea is good, really good tea.
Dandelion root is pretty good. It tastes like coffee, kind of. Not really, but people say it does. Yeah, you really force yourself to think it does, it will. So anyway, you get a cup of tea at the end if you get the most stones, okay?
Awesome.
So you're going to keep that. And then
stone.
And we're also playing with the early spring expansion, which you see up there, because the people at Pencil-First Games were kind enough to send us one of these as well. So we are going to incorporate it. And basically, it's not complicated at all, okay? Just remember to relax. Okay. Basically, what you're doing is you have these 3 cards that you can use once per day before your turn. And this one right here is going to allow you to flip a face down card over in the next column. This one is going to allow you to swap a card in the next row with one in the next column with one in the same row. Okay. Make sense? Mm-hmm. And then this one right here is going to allow you to swap one in the next column with one in the same column, including a desire card. So if you're about to go here and I don't know the strategy yet. I don't know why you'd want to do that yet. But if you're going to go here, you could just swap the card. Sorry, before you went there, you know why? Because this would allow you to be first player, basically, I think. So like if you swap this one with this one, then you wanted that card, you'd go here, put your pawn there, and then you'd be first player next round. If you didn't do that, you're almost guaranteed to be last player next round because this is so low. on the column. Because remember, you put your gardener, and then top to bottom goes.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is how you play Floriferous, and now it is time to grind. Wait, whoa. Easy.
Relax.
Whoa.
Relax.
Whew, relax. Okay, thank you.
So this isn't even a competitive game.
It's not supposed to be.
Okay. That's
So,
nice.
It's going to be really nice.
Change for you.
I'm going to try to win, but...
Okay. I'm going to try to enjoy myself.
Okay, well, you do that, and we'll see who had more fun.
We'll see who wins.
All right, so let's get into this thing. All right, so you are first.
We got through all of the rules.
I think so.
So I pick up a card, and then you go.
You pick up a card, and you move your gardener to that spot, and then you, and your turn is over. Okay. Yes, then I go, and we just keep taking turns. We just relax all the way through it.
Hobbies are actually really expensive for weddings, too. So
I'll tell you which one I don't like are mums. They're overpriced. You always go to a pumpkin patch, and they have a bunch of mums that are overpriced until they're all dead. And then they still charge money for the ones that are like just brown.
Poppies are probably my favorite.
Okay, well, let's get into this thing.
All right.
So you took one.
I took up a poppy. Okay. Yes, I did.
You can never see your cards.
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay, so you've taken the poppy, and you've moved to that place. So let me think. There's actually some strategy here.
Yes.
You really gotta think. You know what? I'm gonna do the unthinkable. I'm gonna take the one that I talked trash about at the beginning. I'll probably have a whole collection of these by the end. So I'm gonna take this with the stone. I'll put that right here with the stone. Boom. I like it. Okay. And then I'm gonna move my guy here. So then it is your turn again. Daisy.
The daisy.
Now I need to play a little more strategic here if I'm gonna win this thing. So I will. Ooh, I have an orange flower. There's nothing there. Okay. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna flip this guy over. We're just gonna go mystery. Oh, Lily, let's go, dude. It is. I don't know why I got so excited about that, but
because I did. Because I said and you were like, oh.
I think that's what it is. It's that gasp. It's that horrible gasp.
It's the mom gasp.
It is the mom gasp. It's always when you're changing lanes and the car's like what 40 yards back.
That's not true.
And it's like and it just makes you steer off the street. You know what I mean? You steer off the road. You make
fun of me when like the kids fall and I say,
oh yeah, it was horrible.
Well, I mean, I'm bracing myself for impact.
Golly,
literally.
It's the worst thing, man. It's so much worse than the thing that actually happens. All right, so I'm up actually.
You're up, babe.
And I will. You know what? I could. Or I could.
You could.
Okay, I'm actually going to use one of my early spring cards.
Oh, wow. Woohoo.
Because you might as well.
What is it?
So I'm using this early spring card right here, which is going to allow me to switch these.
Oh, okay.
Like that. So I will go ahead and take this one.
You're not going to go for the extra points?
The extra points? You mean these?
Yeah.
No, not right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, I'm just going to do what I want to do.
Do what you want to do, baby.
Okay, so I'm going to go here and take a stone. And I've used this card. This card is gone from early spring. And we're going to keep going.
I'm going to take the gnome.
I just wanted to speak up, guys. All right, I'm going to cut most of the other stuff out. You're going to take the gnome?
Yes.
What happened to your gardener?
Fell over.
Okay. It's been a long day, man. Man, I like them. I just love them. I just love mystery, man.
Mystery.
Oh, look at this sculpture. That's beautiful. Yeah, I got a sculpture. So clutch. I just love the mystery of it. You know what I mean? If we're gonna play a game, I'm gonna go for the suspense. Do you like the food line arrangements that I get you sometimes?
You don't ever get me. When do you?
I've gotten the. I used to get them for you a little bit
years ago, and I told you to stop getting me flowers because.
Did you like them then when you saw them?
Yeah.
Because they're like purple and pink. They were completely unnatural colors. I'm pretty sure they were made from like food dye.
Don't look at mine.
I'm gonna look to see what I can do.
You pay attention. Yours.
Let me.
You pay attention.
If it relaxes me to know what you got going on over there, then it shouldn't matter. So I'm gonna go first here, and I'm actually going to take. Man, we're not taking any desire cards though. I'm gonna take this. tulip. So I have one of like every flower now.
I'm
This is
surprised you
insanity.
did that
Why?
instead of the bouquet.
Why do I want the bouquet?
Because you've already got 2 of the bouquet items.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Oh. Go ahead and put your gardener where it goes.
Can I redo it?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, there's no bees up there. I'm gonna take this one. That makes way more sense.
It does, yeah.
I would have done the same. Okay, for you.
You wouldn't. You would have told me after
Okay.
the fact, like, oh, look at this.
Yeah, and then I would have been like, all right,
And then you would have shoved, oh, it's going on.
No, that's not
Oh, it's going
that's
on.
not how I do. You know me. I
Yes,
thought you
that's
did.
why I said that. Right.
Okay, so we finished the first day, and now we are going to score the bounty cards.
Score them.
So
Oh, already? What bounty cards?
So you score any of the bounty cards. Like if you've done any of them, have you fulfilled any of them?
All the way?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No one has.
Yeah, I was just checking.
Oh, okay.
So, nope. Okay. So that was day 1. Now we're going to take these, and we're going to, can you just get rid of these and these and these?
I sure
Feels
will.
bad not taking those.
I do wish I would have taken these. Though.
I know what you mean. I have a lot of regrets already.
I do, yeah. Let's see what this one was. Oh, another 2.
This is not relaxing. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that.
That is
I love that card.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, the bees.
That's pretty cool. We got a little beetle. We got a little moth. And,
oh, that are not alike.
yeah, flowers that are not alike. Ooh, my golly. It's going to be a race. Okay, so then we do this one. This one. Actually, we should probably put these up top. Like that. 3. Can you just make these straight? I'm going to put them down. Thank you. Do that. Oh! Whoops.
What?
That's going to change the game a little bit. These are supposed to be flipped over. And then,
no.
I know.
I liked those.
And if you can do that, we will then put stones on this one and this one. Now we're going to take a walk back through the garden.
Do it.
And I'm going to go first.
Okay.
Moth is not what I want. Put this right here. And
what does this one mean?
That is a sculpture.
Oh, it's a sculpture.
Mm-hmm. See, it's just competitive the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the more competitive games I've played. I'm kind of stressed out. You know what? Oh my golly. I'm gonna take the lily. I like it.
I'm gonna take the sculpture.
Okay. Taking another sculpture, organizing it so that I can see it really well. Appreciate that. Now, do I just keep going? I've already made this big point that I go for everything mystery.
Right.
So now I kind of like, I'm kind of in a, oh, every color that is not equal.
Yeah, that's good.
That's actually really good.
It's fantastic.
But you know what I'm going to do? They're all good. Yeah. Every single one of those is cool. I'm going to take a desire card because I haven't taken one of those yet. So I'll take that, put that, slap that over right here. Actually, keep it down here.
Okay. I'm going to take this
right there.
Beautiful creature. Oh.
Nice. Okay. And then you're up.
I go fast. How many times do we pass?
Two, like there's this one and then one more.
And then it's next day.
No. That was day 1 we already did.
We already did.
We're on day 2. Yes. This is a relaxing game.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. These days really get away from you. I will tell you that.
I'm going to take the bug.
Okay. Got the beetle desire card?
The beetle.
Really? Do you have any beetles over there?
No.
That's interesting that you would take that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So obviously you're going beetle strats. And I will take this. No. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. I have an idea. So I'm actually going to go ahead and take the daisy. Oh, wait, do you have an orange? I do have an orange. I'll take the daisy.
Okay.
Right there.
Actually.
Don't. Here, take your hand off of it. Wasn't that the rule earlier when I did it? Oh wait, did you let me redo it? Oh, my bad. I guess you were right.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Are you sure you can redo it?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Ooh, now that, you know what I'm gonna do? I have an idea. I have a really specific thing that I want to do here. And I'm gonna go here, mystery it. That's a great one.
That is a great one.
I don't have a pink mum. Oh, but I do have a pink and a mum. And I just need a little beetle. I just need a little beetle. I could have gotten me a beetle right there too. Wow. I was gonna go for the beetle. However, I really need a beetle. Man, I was gonna go for that daisy because I really needed a. Oh my golly. Now I need. Got a lot of purple, man. I should have gotten that purple desire card. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, I told you.
Did you just like told you so me?
I did.
I'm just gonna try to relax.
Relax.
Now, plants that are not similar, flowers that are not similar. I have every flower imaginable.
Mm-hmm. But
So
you do have 2 lilies.
Points. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have, however.
You don't have a daisy.
I do have a daisy right here.
Oh, you do have a daisy.
But the question is, do I want a beetle or a ladybug? I think I'm gonna go beetle so that I can go first next round because that's the only advantage.
Smart, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Why do I only have 4 cards? Oh, I took this. Okay, sweet. Woo. So here's my guy right there, and you took a desire card, which was what? The no plants. I mean the dissimilar, different plants.
The different plants.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So now we need to.
Another bouquet.
That's a good arrangement.
I like the bouquets. They're cool.
Yeah, they are. I mean, everything on here is pretty neat. So now we have the bounties up there that we need to do.
Yaka.
You have that, and the beetle. And I also have that.
What?
I also have this. And I almost had the ladybug too. I'm so mad.
Almost did. But do you have a butterfly?
You know what I don't have? I don't have that flower up there.
You don't
Is that
have
a tulip?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a butterfly either. So, okay. Anyway. All right. Well, golly day. This is
Put one face down.
Yes, thank you.
Did you see it?
I saw yellow.
Okay.
Don't do it. Wow, you are incredibly competitive.
Those mums are really pretty, though.
They really are, but again, I don't think I've ever seen a mum that wasn't.
A total.
Like, there's like 3 days out of the year when mums aren't brown. Where they're not, like, just dying. They die constantly. From the moment they blossom. I guess that's true for every flower.
Ooh. Oh.
Man, that splatter is so nice.
Oh. Nice.
Okay. So you're down there?
I am. Ciao. When can I use my card?
Once per day before your turn.
So can I use it now or do I have to wait till after your turn?
You have to wait till after my turn. Yeah. I have so many different kinds of flowers that I'm not really focusing on. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to keep staying on top as long as I can. Get that garden though. Ooh, buddy. What do those plants have that we have out front that like they can't die no matter how hard you try to like
a dandelion?
No, what are the plants that we have outside that you literally no matter how hard you neglect them, they never die. They just keep like they're almost like a weed. The big ones out in the front?
Ours?
Yeah.
The purple ones?
The 3 ones. I mean the 3 plants. The big ones, the bush. The ones that the kids like belly flop into.
Oh, I don't know what those bushes are called.
Oh, you don't know what they're called?
No.
Okay, well.
They're just like...
I wish they weren't there.
Box bushes.
They're literally in the shape of a box.
Yeah.
And I can't stand them. So, back to flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you have, how many sculptures do you have? You have 3. So, I'm kind of
3.
already like a little weak on that front. But I'm actually going to use my early spring
What are these
card
again?
right here.
What
The
is that?
breeze, the gentle
Oh, you're
breeze.
gonna
To flip
over.
this one. Now,
I need to
I can
use
just flip
mine.
it. Oh, it's only revealed to me.
What?
Yep. And I'm going to take this card with the ladybug
Another
on it.
mum?
Yep. I knew I was going to go mums. I knew I was going to go mum heavy.
What is this one?
That one is you get to swap a card in the same row with the one in the next column. So like you could take this one and put it here so that you could take that card immediately. Basically.
So if I have more than 3, then I'm not gonna get like more points, right? I'll only get like
If
one
you know
more.
if you have the most, you will get 5. The second most gets 3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how that works. And I have 1. And absolutely no time to get any more. So I don't have a lot of yellow, which is a shame. I could go for another mum. I'm not sure why I would though. There's not really, I don't need a tulip.
Do you have tulip?
You know what I'm gonna do? Man.
Do you have a tulip?
Different colors. Yeah.
You do? Where?
No. But yeah, the yellows are gonna give me 2 points. The tulip isn't necessarily gonna give me anything.
Unless you have this.
No. Yeah. Man, I've been up top this whole time. Now that one has that is an orange poppy.
You put back
With
your
a
moth
moth.
though, right?
I have a moth over here.
Oh, you do have a moth.
Moth, and I have a poppy, and I have an orange card.
Mm.
So I'm going to take this arrangement because nobody's taking these. Now, yeah. I meet 3 of those conditions, so I'm going to take
use
this.
this guy.
Nice. Breathe
And
through
I'm
it.
gonna take it.
Breathe through it.
I'm relaxing, babe. That's how I relax.
Is it?
All right.
Okay.
Now I go first.
You do. The last. This is it. This is it. Wow. I have a lot of lilies actually.
Mm-hmm.
So that lily right there won't give me anything unless I do this. I'm gonna get this desire card. Boom. All right.
Ah,
How you feel?
I feel great, actually.
I feel stressed out a little bit more than I was. I'm kidding. It was a nice. It was a.
I liked the walk through the garden. I like that aspect.
I like that. It was like walking through the
Thinking.
garden. However,
I love the images.
you know what I see right now? I basically see
Less
black and
points
white.
than me.
I see black and white colors, and some of them have
Black and white colors.
I mean, I don't actually. What I'm saying is, like, I see just a
Those
black
are
and
called shades.
This might as well be a newspaper sitting out here, where you're either gonna win or you're gonna lose.
I already know.
Who's gonna win?
I am.
What? Oh my golly! See, I have all of this. I did what you're supposed to do as a guard. Like, I did all this, right? I built up this entire collection, and now I think I just. You know what? We're gonna see
You know
who
what?
wins.
I think you deserve a win, babe.
Now, okay, let's do this game in scoring because
Stone
that was.
slings and giant things.
What was that?
Bible adventure.
Oh yeah,
But that's what the stones remind me of.
yeah. They're really nice too. There's like 3 different colors of them.
Mhm.
They remind me of the Wingspan Easter eggs that you
Oh,
like.
Okay.
Do you agree or do you just?
No, I don't. But that's okay.
Oh, okay. Well, oh man,
To each their own.
that's how you know somebody doesn't agree when they say, "Oh, that's okay, sure." Like, okay, well, you might as well tell me I was
Well,
wrong.
I didn't say that's dumb. Why would you think that?
No, but you basically said I was wrong.
I was just like, oh, okay. You can think what you want, people.
True.
Think what you want.
You can think what you want
You
unless
can have
it's
your own
just
opinion.
wrong. Okay, scoring. Now let's do here we go. So some of your victory points from arrangement cards.
Do all of your arrangement cards, babe. I think you got the
will.
most points for those.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a lot
easily.
for those.
So okay, let me just make sure everything's right here. So
Okay.
5 points, 5, 3. Okay, so my arrangement cards, I'm gonna take these off.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna put them down here as I do them. And so
Shouldn't you put them down there as you do them?
I should.
Okay.
So I have a lily, a purple, and a butterfly. I don't. No, you don't like to take them off.
Why not?
Well, because I could use this for other scoring.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't say like only one card can score. There's no way that's true. That would be insane. Because you'd only be able to score like one card over there.
So that's what this is up here. That's
we need to do this. We need to do this first. We need to do this first. Okay. So let's do that. I do have 2 lilies and a ladybug. So I'm going to do this.
Perfect.
And I do have a tulip, a ladybug, and a butterfly.
Awesome.
Tulip. Yes, ladybug and a butterfly. Okay, what do you have?
I don't.
Oh, wow. Okay. So,
I think you're going to win. I was just being...
I honestly, I got defensive because I thought you were going to win.
I know, but you get defensive in general sometimes.
I just love, we're just like, I love how like nice, we're just all relaxed. This is the most relaxed we've been in a long time. And we're just like hoping the best for the other person in a game.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's just amazing. Okay, so, arrangement cards. I took my first one and I have 5 points for this guy.
Okay.
So 5 points here for my tulip, purple, and butterfly.
Okay.
And this arrangement has a poppy, orange, and a moth. That's going to be another. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no way that. There's no way that one card counts per card. Like it would not. That'd be insane. That wouldn't be relaxing. So this is 5 points. This is 10 points, and then I have a mum. I have a pink card, and I have a beetle. So that's going to be 15 points for my arrangements. Good. Okay, you're up. So 15.
I don't have any arrangements.
What did you do over there, babe?
It doesn't matter. You pay attention to yours.
Sculpture cards.
I have 3.
Oh my golly. I have 1. So I get 3 points, you get 5.
Oh, really? You still get 3?
I said, yeah, first place gets 5. The second place gets 3.
Oh, that's silly.
It's not.
Well,
I told you that several times. Okay, so you have 5.
Is that the same as down here?
No, that's personal. The sculptures are just for everybody.
Oh, okay.
So you got 5, and I got 3.
You still got 3.
So I have 18, and you have how many points?
3. 5. I have 5.
I thought that math was right. I just wanted to double check. Okay. Then we have flowers.
Okay.
So these are desire cards. Actually, we're doing desire cards now. Okay. So my desire cards right here are going to be so ones with different paint. Let me make sure different colors. So I have orange, purple, yellow, pink, and white. So I have the 5 colors. So I have 5 points. That's gonna be 23 points for this desire card. Okay. And this is 2 per lily. So I have 1, 2, 27 because 23 plus 4 is 27 points.
So that's pretty much all your scores, right? Oh, you still have these up here?
Still have those. So 27, I can just keep going.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're down. So 27, and then there's actually also stones. For every 2 stones, you score 1. So that's 28. Okay. And then we have the cup of tea, which I did get. So that's 30.
Why'd you get the cup of tea?
Because I have the most stones.
Oh, wow.
So I do get myself a cup of tea. And that's 30. And then I have 33, 35, 37 points. That, believe it or not, is it. Awesome. I'd say that might be one of the higher scores.
I think it's definitely very high. Are you going to close that so that I can't do mine?
I already know. I already know.
Okay.
So we just did it. So,
Okay, so I've got 2 mums.
Okay.
So that gives me 4 points. So I'm at 9 points. I've got 1 poppy. That gives me 11 points.
11 points.
2. Got 1 bug. That gives me 3 points. That's 14.
Yes.
I have 2 daisies, which gives me another 4 points, which is 18. Got 2 yellows. Gives me another 4 points, 22. And this one...
Non-like plants.
I only have 4.
I've said different in like so many different ways. Non-like, dissimilar, not.
So 4. What was I at? I was at 22.
What was that? So that's a different plant, right? Mm-hmm. So, or different flowers. So for
I only have 4.
Okay.
So I have 3. So I'm at 25.
25, okay.
And then plus 3 is 28.
28.
And then 2 stones, I get
29.
29.
That was really good. No. You can only say so much to somebody.
I think going first, if you just stay on the top row, I think you just probably win.
I don't think so, because there's so many, like, there's so many different options in this game. There's so many desire cards. Then you have the bounty. You can go for anything. Everything. There's not like a bad choice.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So, all right, guys. So we're officially in the review portion of the video. Welcome. We have just finished playing Floriferous. If you guys haven't seen the full playthrough and you want to, and you have a...
Check it out in the description below. Check out the link in the description below.
That's exactly what I wanted to say, guys. I just couldn't get it out. Okay, so check it out in the description below, guys. It was a quick one. So if you just need like a quick little, time killer, check out our review. Playthrough, because we're in the review right now. Okay. Do you want to take over?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
This is way more fun.
Okay. So as you can see right here, guys, basically what we're doing, if you're just joining us now for the first time, as you can see, guys, basically what we're doing is we're walking through a garden. All you do is you take a step this way 5 times. And that's the first
step. You go this way, then you go this way,
exactly.
Then you go this way.
You go this way first 5 times, then you take 5 steps this way and 5 steps back this way, and that's the end of the game. It's 3 days. Each step is a round.
We only have 4 cards out. That's why it's a little confusing.
Yeah, there's 5. There's supposed to be 5. Yes. And guys, basically you have flowers, you have these stones that you can pick up, you have sculptures. They all score differently.
Look at this. I got a gnome.
Yeah,
and
you do.
Look at this beautiful, beautiful lady here.
That is.
With flowers in her hair.
She don't compare.
No. I was gonna start singing a song, but sorry.
Oh
hey,
my! I don't even care.
Sweet.
I don't even care anymore.
I was gonna start singing a song, but I decided against it.
Which one?
It has to do with flowers in your hair.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We'll sing it.
No, I'm not going to.
Okay, well, guys, in the we might make a part 3, depending on if this video gets 25,000 likes. we got to shoot high, man. Yeah, then she will be singing. So
okay.
Anyway, guys, so basically you can pick up all these different things and everything scores differently. You have these bounty cards that are going to be basically like your objectives in the game, and those are going to score differently at the end of each day. And then at the end of the round, or at the end of the 3 days, you're going to take all the cards you've gotten, all the desire cards, score everything up. And that is the game, guys. It's supposed to be a relaxing game. And to be honest, I think they did a great job.
They did.
Yes.
You take a little walk through the garden is what they prepare you for.
That's what it feels like. You
pick your favorites.
You do. The first thing that I would compare this game to, would be something like Wingspan.
That's what I was going to say too.
Now, do you want to go ahead?
We didn't plan that. Go ahead. No.
Now, here's the thing. The most obvious reason you compare it to Wingspan is because they're both beautiful games where you're in nature and you're collecting these cards that all score differently. However, obviously, Wingspan is way more complex.
Right.
And I think that this is the relaxed version of Wingspan. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like a relaxed version of Wingspan where you're taking cards. The cards obviously don't have as many effects and as many, they're not triggered and stuff like that, but they do have their own scoring. And I think it's cool that this game literally is you're picking a card based on scoring. There's nothing else. You don't have any other really strategy. It's based on how many points can you get at the end of the game and how relaxed can you stay. Some
of mine I just picked because they're pretty.
Well, that is
like
dangerous.
This lily, I would not have passed up that lily.
I know, that is incredible.
I'd have been like, that's mine.
Yeah, it is true. Every card in here is unique and beautiful in its own way.
Like and sculptures. I just love the sculptures.
So what's cool about this game in comparison to games like Wingspan is that this game is just so much more simple. Yet that satisfaction of having a good score and scoring cards based on objectives is still there. Mm-hmm. That's the thing. In Wingspan, in games like that, you're which we love, by the way, you're focusing a lot more on not only just scoring, but also these different triggers that your birds have and where you're going to lay eggs and all those different things. This, you take a card and you're going to use it to score. And I love that simple, unique aspect that keeps it very... and the thing is, like, the way they create this relaxed atmosphere is that you just take a card and it's going to eventually score, most likely.
Yeah.
Almost every card is a good card. You're going for the one that's better than the other, even though they're all essentially great.
Well, and also the cool part of it is really what you only know is going to score is up here. And then these just come out at random.
That is cool.
So yeah, you just take a card, whatever one... you can either go for up here or you can just wait for something that you need to come out and make sure that you grab it when it does. So yeah, the goals are actually random, and so you choose your scoring goal.
This feels strategic. This feels tactical, and that's what I feel like. That's like it's been a theme recently: is strategy and tactical gameplay, and some of the games we played, and that does feel a little bit more tactical with this. I love that these are random. It really does, because you're sitting there, and if it were just these cards and just these, it would be way too.
It'd be too easy.
It'd be too simplistic. Yes, it would be. It wouldn't keep me motivated to keep playing, because it's eventually these are going to be done. You know what I mean? I scored all of these in this game, and I mean, you didn't, but you weren't really. It's okay. It was like the first try, and you were going for more of the desire cards, which is great. And so you're focusing on more of these random scoring methods, and I was going for these objectives. So it's cool that you have that option to go either way.
Yeah.
I do love games that have these objective cards. I just love objective cards. I think that almost, obviously there's different types of games. There's skirmish games and, all that other stuff, but like war games, but I love objective cards in a game. I think that they need them because it gives you a goal. And if I don't have a goal in a game, I usually don't like it. Even with sandbox games, I need some kind of objective. I need a mission or something. I need to focus on something, or I just feel too open. I don't like that. I want to have a vision.
Because if you don't know what you're going for, you can always fall back on these.
Exactly.
You're like, oh, well, I'm not really going for any desire cards, so I'll just go to the objectives.
That's a great way to put it. Yes.
So for me, I always like to say if it's a date game or not. And for me, this is 100% an awesome date game. So especially in the winter, like we are right now, you don't get to go outside and see these beautiful plants like you do in spring.
You're just depressed.
And everything's dead and dry, and there's no leaves on the tree,
Right.
And coming in here and playing this game is just like a refreshing. It's like springtime all year round if you play this game.
I like that.
And we also like going to the botanical gardens and seeing, the do you not?
I'm sorry. That was a dead giveaway. I do enjoy going with the kids. I enjoy.
The first time we went to the botanical gardens together, he took me. That's the first time I've been there. So obviously you enjoy it a little bit. And probably shouldn't say this, but he picked one of the flowers. Do you know what a big no-no that is? He picked one of the flowers and didn't even pick it by the stem. Like, he just plucked off the bud and brought it to me.
I thought that would preserve it. I thought it would regrow eventually.
I was like, what are you doing? You can't do that.
I thought it would regrow if you do that. If you clip it from the stem, it's gone.
Public, do not pick the flowers.
Like, as I picked it off, I looked up and there was a sign that was like, do not pick flowers. And I was like, well, I picked a rose too, guys.
It was not a rose.
Yes, it was.
It was a huge daisy.
Oh my golly. Is that worse?
I don't know. It was a big, bright orange daisy.
It was like,
with the brown in the middle.
I looked around on an entire collection of flowers at this gardens, and I picked the most beautiful one that I could find, and I thought it would really impress her. And
I was like, what are you doing?
She was impressed. She kept it.
I did keep it, but you couldn't even put it in water because you didn't pluck off the stem, so I couldn't keep it for that long. The bud was like wilting in my hand by the time we left. Anyway, so it feels like going on a romantic date.
Yes.
Through the gardens. It actually reminds me, I don't know how many people have gone to this certain place in California, but it's called Balboa Park. It's one of the prettiest places to me. This sculpture reminds me of it. It has lots of butterfly gardens and lily pads, and it's just wonderful. And so this brings me there. And I also love springtime. And so this is just...
We always, whenever we play a game like this, guys, we have to comment on the looks because it's clear. It's clear that's going to be one of the greatest characteristics of a game like this. Now, for me, looks are not good enough in a game. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Theme is not good enough for me in a game. Looks are not good enough for me in a game if the game does not play well. Okay, if I don't have fun in a game, I don't care what it looks like or how thematic it is. If it's not fun, it's gone. Okay, this game is
both.
Gone?
Is that what you're gonna say? No, I'm saying both.
Yeah, I was like, wow. No, this game is absolute. This game. Here's the thing. You need games that are going to provide a good experience with not brain burning, red-faced strategy where you're just completely drained at the end, where you can just enjoy it. And that's what they're trying to do here, is create a relaxed game where there's actually some strategy, and that's what they did, and it's a good game. I would play this 5 times in a row and keep going. Because ultimately for me, I'm not in it for the flowers, okay? I am in it because there are ways to score points, and I love that there's objectives, both random and not. Okay, and that for me is enough in a game to have a great time over and over again. This game is basically like an alternative for me to Azul, or an alternative to me to like Carcassonne or something like that. Obviously very different games, but they provide that same level of strategy, very easy setup, and
you can play it over and over.
Played a couple times through. I would absolutely pull this out on a random night and be like, let's play Floriferous.
Before we even got into the review, I said, do you want to play it again?
Yeah, she did.
Before.
Yeah, why not? I would love to.
Into it. Yeah, so we're ready to play it a few times through.
It needs to be a game where there's no downtime between turns. That is something very important to games like this, where it's not a lot of super heavy strategic gameplay. To keep it nice and keep it exciting, you have to have pretty quick turns. I don't want to sit here and wait 10 minutes for you to choose a flower. Right. And you don't have to.
You don't have to.
And that's the great part about this. You just take a step, take a flower, and you know you're going to score it somehow. And you're all the while, you're looking at these cards that you've collected. I looked at these several times myself and just was proud of what I had done. And so I think that's
proud
cool.
of the flowers you picked.
Proud of the flowers I picked.
The bouquet you created.
Yeah. I would pick all of these from the stem.
And this is that's horrible. You don't pick flowers from the stem. Then you can't water them and keep them alive.
Let me ask you a question. Die. How many flowers do you have that I've gotten you over the years? Still,
I don't.
Exactly.
Probably because you picked them all from the bud instead of the stem.
I should have picked them all from the stem so you could enjoy the fullness.
Even if you pick them off of the bud and you try to smash them in a book or something and save them, the flowers that you do pick from the bud are too big to smash in a book. So you don't pick me the small ones. You pick me the huge ones. And they don't have stems, so I can't hang them upside down and dry them and keep them. That's what women do.
You know those little flowers in the backyard and the weeds? They grow off the weeds?
Yeah.
That's what you're getting from now on. They don't die.
No, I ask for plants, okay? I don't say get me flowers. Yeah, he doesn't like plants. I love plants. So he doesn't buy me plants and he doesn't buy me flowers because I've complained about flowers and he doesn't like plants, so I lose in both situations. Thanks for bringing that up, babe.
What I feel like
thanks for bringing it up.
This is
we're gonna have a talk before Valentine's Day.
Yeah. So
this is a great game for beginners too. Easy to teach, easy to do.
Very, very easy for beginners,
them to practice, so get a one-time through, and then you can start really playing the game.
So for me, the only constructive criticism would be the audience for this game. I'm trying to get some of my dude friends into games, and this would be a little bit tough. I'm not going to lie. I would have to camouflage this in a pile of poker chips in order to get them to just probably play it and understand that this is okay. We can do this together, and it will be fun. This wouldn't
be a game that you would take out with your dude friends, though. There are so many other games that are masculine that you'd be like, yeah, let's play this. Like Carcassonne. Would you choose this over Carcassonne?
Oh, not
with dudes.
Not with a bunch of dudes.
And so I don't think they created this necessarily.
They created it for romance.
Dudes in mind, yeah.
Created it for romance.
That's why I say this is another good date game because you're not gonna play it with a bunch of dudes.
And another thing, guys.
And gardeners.
If you have a gardener.
Florists, gardener, friends.
If you guys have a gardener, this is something that maybe on their break they would want to do with you. So go pull them outside. Yeah. Be like, hey, and just to make sure that they know that they're gonna have to still finish the job after the game's over. Okay, but they want to play. It's cool. So one last thing, guys. I think this review is actually longer than our gameplay at this point, but when I saw this cup of tea card, it reminded me of the fact that this game is a great filler game because it takes almost all of the essential. If you boil down a heavy strategy game to its basic elements, this game would contain them all.
Right.
You know what I mean? They have this card here that a lot of games have that is just an in-game bonus. They have all those objectives and they have a good mechanism of gameplay. I think that's what this game is. And I've played filler games that I absolutely hate because they try to be too much. They try to be it's almost borderline outside of filler, but they are a filler game and they just do either too much or what they do is I don't want to do-do. I don't want to do-do, but I try not to. That's the worst when you do. Okay.
Do.
But those things sometimes they they don't give you enough. This game gives you just the right amount. So that's it. I'm done. Okay, I'm done with it. Okay, I want to play again as soon as possible.
This is a great gift option as well.
Yes.
For Mother's Day, for birthdays, for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Stocking stuffer, whatever.
Correct.
It's great for girls.
And dudes who like
and
flowers.
Dudes who like flowers.
Golly. Okay.
But doesn't this look like a Mother's Day game? Like,
yeah, it does.
Doesn't
You
it
play
just
with your mom.
remind you of like, or put it in their Easter basket?
It's not weird
or
if you play
whatever?
this with your uncle either.
It's not.
Your
no.
step uncle.
And if you want to get a bunch of dudes together and play it, it's not weird either. But
true. Just make sure you have a very nice centerpiece. Okay, because I think they'll appreciate that.
It has a scoring index back here, and it tells you your mood based on how much you scored.
Oh my, does it really?
It does. So, and then it shows your standard game.
What?
It shows your extended game, which I didn't know we could play an extended game. So I'm excited to see what that is all about.
I didn't know we could either.
Well, there you go. Extended game is obviously higher. But you scored 38.
I scored 38 points,
So
37.
you are in the really relaxed mood. I scored 28. Is that right?
28.
So I'm cool as a cucumber.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yep.
Wow.
So I like that. There's a
I love how it jumps
There's
from
a
just
mood.
anxious to chill. Like there's nothing
anxious,
in between
chill,
that.
Cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Really relaxed. Utter zen and nirvana.
If you can't score more than 21 points in this game, then you're definitely stressed out. You have not been. You can't focus at all. You need to stop playing the game and go deal with whatever's going on.
Or you need to play it a few times until you get relaxed. And,
yeah.
And you hit the nirvana.
Just put off those things that are important and just come out here and enjoy.
That's not what I'm saying. Don't
Okay.
procrastinate. It's not smart.
There also is a solo game with that crow. Do you see that old crow up there? Look at that crow right there.
can't
That
see
is golly. So this crow right here is the solo game, which is really cool that they have a solo game. I would play this by myself.
Index, right?
I would absolutely play this by myself. So this crow deck is beautiful, and you can see that right there. So this is the solo game. Really cool. It just again, it takes all the elements of a big strategy game and just makes it accessible. Jeez, man. Well, I hope happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
That was easy. Thanks, Pencil First Games. Make it easy on me this year. Okay. So anyway, guys, that was our review of Floriferous. Wow. I didn't expect that. There was a lot to talk about, and
That's a sign of a really good game.
it's a sign of a really good game. I highly recommend this one.
Yes.
I think she does too. I will keep this. We'll play this all the time. Break it out anytime, anywhere. Anywhere. We'll take it with us everywhere we go.
You're going to sit in a cafe and play this with me?
I'd actually rather go
lavender lattes.
Ooh, actually.
Ooh.
You can sell anything with lavender. It's crazy. I'd rather take it to the botanical
Mate.
I'd rather take the botanical gardens and play it there.
On a blanket?
Love it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching our playthrough and review, or just the review, or just the playthrough, or
in whatever order you watched it in.
yes, whatever you guys did for us today. And it doesn't matter if you did anything for us today, because we don't need that.
We don't know anyway, unless you like and subscribe, which leads us to our next thing.
Let's do the outro.
Like and subscribe and click the notifications so that you know when we put our next video up. And thanks again for watching. It's been a long day.
Yes, but I feel good. So goodbye. Love you.
Bye. We've talked about this.
Later, homies.